Hi, everyone. This is Erica Felisa Thompson, and I am back with day 18 of the 21-day devotional, Surrendering All to be Refined in the Refiner's Fire. So, day 18 is all about finding peace in the midst of uncertainty. Philippians 4:8-9 says, "Finally, brethren, whatsoever things are true, whatsoever things are honest, whatsoever things are just, whatsoever things are pure, whatsoever things are lovely, whatsoever things are of good report, if there be any virtue, and if there be any praise, think on these things. Those things which ye have both learned and received and heard and seen in me, do, and the God of peace shall be with you." There are times when uncertainty looms large, whether it's the stress of a high-pressure job, the challenges of balancing work and personal life, or the constant changes in the economy. Finding peace can seem like an elusive goal. However, as Christians, we are called to a different standard. We are called to find our peace in the midst of uncertainty, knowing that our faith in God can sustain us through even the toughest of times. One of the keys to finding peace in the midst of uncertainty is to remember that our identity is not found in our profession, our successes, or our failures. This becomes our anchor no matter what storm we find ourselves in. Our true identity is found in Christ, who loves us unconditionally and offers us a peace that surpasses all understanding. When we anchor ourselves in this truth, we can navigate the uncertainties of this life. In the midst of uncertainty, it can be tempting to rely on our own strength and understanding to find peace. However, as Christians, we are called to trust in God's plan and timing, leaning not to our own understanding. When we surrender our everything to Him, we can experience a peace that transcends our circumstances. Today, I encourage you to find your peace in the midst of uncertainty by turning to God and seeking His direction in all things. Reflection. Intimacy with God will increase your ability to see and hear not just with your natural eyes, but also with your spiritual eyes. On my spiritual walk, I've learned to appreciate my foundation more and more. My grandmother used to play a VHS tape over and over again of a sermon preached about the book of Job. I believed as a child then, coming with eyes of acceptance and reception. It wasn't until I had to study Job for myself that those earlier seeds were given increase. I don't profess to be an expert or to understand it all. As a matter of fact, I'm aware that I only see and understand in part, but there is knowledge and understanding that God requires of us to have. Knowledge and understanding about the character of God that only comes with intimacy with God and God-given revelation. When reading the book of Job, do not leave out the following scriptures. Context matters. It can be the difference between light and darkness, peace and despair, knowledge and confusion, love and anger. There are scriptures that, if you take out of context, especially in Job, that will bring you to a different conclusion about God, even those that believe in God's sovereignty. Go on a Bible journey with me. Take a moment to read Psalm 145 as it paints a picture of the character of God. Next, read Psalms 103. Then come back to the book of Job, paying closer attention to Job's response in chapter 42. Some extra reading, the story of Jonah. Pay careful attention to what Jonah knew about God. Be blessed.